welcome back to another home vlog. Today is Monday, it's 3:30 and it's my first proper day back working after I took a few days off last week, which was amazing. Very zen and refreshed and needed, but trying to get back into the swing of working again has been harder than expected. So finally starting the vlog now, but I am going to be filming tomorrow too. And I wanted to give you a bit more of an insight into the behind the scenes of being a full-time YouTuber and content creator and what it's like to actually be running a business, some of the logistics and things that I get up to that you don't always see. And I'm going to be answering some of your FAQs when it comes to my job. So that's what we're going to be doing in this one. I'm also going to give you an update on our bedroom renovation because Benji is right now painting the base coat. So we'll show you what that's looking like. Everything is turned upside down. Like when I tell you everything, there are clothes in boxes. We have our mattress on the floor in the spare room, which is an Emma Sleep mattress. It's super comfy, I love it, but it's obviously not on a bed frame right now, and everything seems to just be everywhere, hence why my clothes are behind me on a rail. But we're both very busy, and actually today's brand partner HelloFresh is pretty perfect because it allows us to have all of our meals pre-portioned, fresh, delivered straight to the door. And I have another discount code for you. It's Brogan 50HF, so I'll leave that link down below for you. It gives you 50% off your first box, 20% off your next 4 boxes, and free desserts for life. It's such a good price anyway, but this deal is so good. So we're very happy to have our meal sorted for the next 3 days. We actually normally have our boxes delivered on a Friday, but because we've been here, there and everywhere, we saw friends at the weekend, we actually moved our date to today, and that's been really nice because it's allowed us to have that sorted while we're both pretty busy. I don't have the mental capacity to be thinking about food, meals, dinners and stuff, although to be honest that is mostly Benji's job anyway, and he's the chef of our house, so he'll be cooking us a dinner tonight. And I actually have a Zoom call at 7 p.m. It's a panel that I'm on virtually. My management company have a UK branch to the business and US talent I don't like that word, but on their roster of content creators, and a lot of them don't do YouTube. They've asked if a few of us UK YouTubers wouldn't mind chatting to the US content creators about what it's like to do YouTube and stuff. So that's what I'm doing this evening. So far today I have been to the gym this morning, which was great, washed my hair. I have been prepping notes for this vlog. I've been doing emails. I shared a couple of book reviews from books I read over on my Brogan's Books Instagram account. I had to make the actual posts in Canva and then copy and paste and share my reviews, etc. So I did all that. I also spoke to British Airways about our return flight home from Vancouver, and I also am about to book, I've got a draft email to finish, a taxi transfer to Heathrow and back home again. That's what I'm working on. I have a lot of stuff to do for the Canada trip actually. It's crept up on me so fast, I feel very overwhelmed by it. I just want to say thank you so much if you shared recommendations in our announcement video, really appreciate it. For now I need to do one thing at a time. I can already feel myself getting overwhelmed because my list is so massive. Okay, update on the bedroom. So everything is out, the floor is covered, and Benj is painting.
I just painted the ceiling as well, so I'm dripping. I don't know if you can see. It's taken a lot to get, I think because we're going to be in this room a lot, I want it like as close to perfect as I can. So I've taken a lot of time to fill the walls, rake out any cracks and things like that. So it's taken a while, but I'm now painting, which is the kind of the top of the hill before we start coming back down.
But we're aiming for end of August, and we're going to do a whole separate home vlog, aren't we, of the renovation process?
Yeah, I think maybe before that.
There is literally stuff everywhere. We have shown this a few times, but the bed, this is our current little bed situation. Oh, that's a nice breeze actually. I don't know whether it's because I took some time off or whether it's because the house isn't in a normal state, but I've been really struggling to focus on the next thing. Like, I'm very productive normally, and running a business does take a lot of discipline and timings and giving yourself deadlines, even though you're your own boss and you can sometimes take as long as you want on some things, but other stuff does need me to be firm. So for example, I have accounting that I have to do where I basically match every receipt, and that could be physical receipt or emailed receipt, with every transaction through my accounting software, and I have to tell the software whether there's VAT on it or not. Then I have to categorize those individual items to say if they are travel related, equipment, you know, software, subscriptions, food, like whatever it is. My point being is that is a massive task I try and keep on top of every month, but because I've been so busy, I haven't been doing it. So I've got 3 months worth of accounts that are due on the 7th of August to send to HMRC. It's the end of July right now, so I know I have to tell my accountant that it'll be done within the next week so that he can then press the buttons on his end to send it and then tell me how much VAT I have to pay. That is one of those really boring jobs. I actually did some of it with my mum yesterday. I just needed to get out of this space because I couldn't concentrate and I didn't have anywhere, like a flat surface to spread out my receipts. So that is one of those tasks that I do need to do by the end of the week, but other things need to shift now because I spent hours on that yesterday. I don't have a video ready for this week, so I now need to push that aside, prioritize editing, filming this vlog, getting on with other things. Plus I've just had a very exciting campaign that they want live on Thursday. Today is Monday, which means I'd have to film it tomorrow or Wednesday, and it's one that requires me to have the physical product. This is not me complaining, it's more explaining what some days can and often look like. And right now my brain is fried. I think we'll just do one thing at a time, and the next thing I wanted to achieve was emailing for a quote for our flight to Canada and back for that transfer, and I actually need to book the transfer from the airport in Calgary to Banff too. Let's try and do that. Let's give myself 20-minute timer to get both things emailed and booked. Is that possible? I think it could be. Set a timer for 20 minutes.
And we're starting now.
Okay, right. I've already emailed the company I used before, and I have like a draft template that I sent to them, which has journey 1, journey 2, pick up date, pick up time, pick up location, drop off location, and our flight numbers. I've just copied that over from the last trip we did, and I'm gonna refill it all out. I've had to put some upbeat music on to hype me up. Benji's got me some cold water. Okay, the alarm has just gone off and I've just finished booking the transfer between the airport and our hotel in Banff. So that's good. And then the UK taxi company we use have just emailed me the quote, so I just have to confirm it and pay for that. So I started printing out a couple of documents that I thought we might need, our visas, booking confirmations, just so I have them for peace of mind. However, my printer is playing up, so I've had to remove it and I'm now adding it again. I'm going to log in and do our ESTAs as well, because I'm pretty sure our ESTAs are all good, but let's just check those. It is now 5:15 and my manager has just emailed me to say that one of my brand partners for August would like me to share a document which has a concept of like what the content's going to be. So the brand have got an Instagram reel and 3 story frames, and they want a breakdown of what each story frame is going to look like and what the reel is. That I can do, but it will take me about half an hour. That is now taken over what I was doing, which was just sorting out more of the paperwork and other things. I need to edit today so bad. I'm having a quick change of scenery from my desk because I've had 2 Cameo videos come in. Cameo is an app that I use to basically film video messages for people. You pay a very small fee and I am able to have all the information I need. So it says who it's from, who it's for, the occasion, and then just a bit more information. This is what the screen looks like for me. So as I'm recording, I can actually see the names, the dates, etc. that I need. So yeah, this is what I'm gonna do quickly now. Happy 33rd birthday to you. Your lovely fiance James told me it's your first one celebrating since having your baby boy. First one done. We now do the second one. I don't always keep my Cameo open, by the way. I turn it on and off depending on how busy I am. Right, so that's my 2 Cameos done. They get uploaded. I only earn a small fee per video because Cameo take a cut as well for the processing of the app. It just allows me to fulfill all those requests that I get for videos in a place that I can centralize it, and then I get like 3 days to do them. Also, whilst I was here, I just took a photo of myself smiling as one of the thumbnail pictures. Sometimes you'll see 4 on the thumbnail, I think, for this video, but I try and keep on top of it because otherwise I will forget. We've had a brand come in this afternoon that I actually use every single day. They're a protein brand. You know, I have a protein shake for breakfast every day. It's the exact brand that I love and use, and they've just asked if I would like anything. So I just sent them my order history of the amount of times I have ordered and bought from them. I already love them. Okay, I've been at my laptop all day today. I don't actually know why, but I'm actually gonna power up my big computer and take off the little lens cap for the webcam because what am I doing? I'm doing a Zoom call. It is now 8 p.m. I've just finished the Zoom call with a bunch of creators that want to make YouTube videos. So just offered some advice, tips, learnings, and yeah. Oh, my friend Lara's calling me. Look at her, how cute is she?
Hello there, are you heading off to get your dinner?
I will in a minute, but I can talk.
Alright lovely, I'll let you go. Nice to chat.
Yeah, it's been lovely to chat. We should do this more often. Have a lovely evening,
Alright.
and I'll speak to you this week anyway.
See you soon. Yeah.
Alright, bye bye bye. Oh, that was so nice. It's now 8:45 and I really need a wee. Right, come down to the kitchen, and it's very obvious that tonight's dinner is definitely the super quick butter chicken masala. It only takes 15 minutes. And it's 9:15, so this is exactly why we love HelloFresh. Things like this just means that when we have had busy days and we only have time now to have a quick dinner, then we can have this one. Another thing that Benji and I absolutely love is the app. It's so easy to use to pick out which meals we want. We can also pause, cancel, or change the address at any time, and having that flexibility is so important to us. As we've been traveling a lot the last few months, it's been nice to come home to some fresh summer meals with no waste. It's already such good value for money, but meals are from £1.62, and then you can use my discount, as I mentioned earlier, which will give you 50% off your first box, 20% off your next 4 boxes, and free desserts for life. I'd love to hear if you do use HelloFresh and if you've got any favourite meals, because we definitely have favourites. We have had so many boxes for years. We're genuine, very loyal customers, and I'm very much looking forward to this chicken curry this evening. We're just having a catch up on our days.
Brogan's in her co-pilot seat.
Because I'm not the chef of this house. But Benji bought me some beautiful flowers yesterday. Aren't they lovely?
So that's 2 bunches of flowers. You've got the whites, the lilacs as one bunch, and then the yellow roses are a second bunch.
You blended them?
I've cut all the heights, and I really enjoy like flowering. I don't do it all the time. It kind of just buy us flowers, really. It's much for me as well.
Oh, I love it. They're so nice. Really pretty. Thank you. This dinner smells absolutely gorgeous. Perfect. Well done, Benj. Look at it. It's absolute chaos around here. Look at all the IKEA boxes still.
It's absolutely Instagram versus reality, isn't it?
Been like that for a little while. Dinner was a success.
2 empty bowls.
Clean plates. Or bowls, yeah, clean bowls. So tomorrow I've got a choice of pasta or the cottage pie.
Cottage pie, I've got a bit more time in the evening tomorrow, haven't I? So
You can make it tomorrow
cottage
night.
pie, nice and homey.
Right now, The Summer I Turned Pretty is on season 3, and as you all know, I was obsessed with watching it. And I've been talking about it loads with Benj, and I said, I really want you to watch it so that we can talk about it. I know it's not your thing. And he one day texted me last week and was like, all right, how do you feel about putting season 1 episode 1 on? And I was like, oh! Yeah, he's team Conrad versus Cameron season 1, okay? We're there.
No, I don't like Conrad at all.
Don't like Connie?
No.
No, okay. We'll report back and let you know what he thinks as the seasons go on. We are going to wind down, go to bed. We'll see you again in the morning. Good morning. I woke up at 5 AM because I needed a wee, and then that was it. I was awake, which was so annoying because I went to bed about 11, so my Aura Ring information this morning says that I haven't had enough sleep. So it's going to be one of those days. Oh, the kettle's full already, that's good. I'm making a cup of tea, but I have been at my desk since about 6, so I've had a couple of hours of editing already. I've also published on my Brogan's Books account, and I took a selfie and uploaded that my main account. Just picking which mug I want. I've got some at the top too, but we've got Disneyland Paris, Magic Kingdom, Universal, Arendelle Frozen one. This Disneyland one is so nice. You know what, let's go for Sydney. Today I have got a call with my manager. We do bi-weekly calls to catch up, check in and see where we're at and what she needs from me and what I need from her. And I also have another call with my YouTube partner manager, who is basically just like a designated person at YouTube that I check in with. Plus I'm waiting for a delivery, and if it arrives today, then I need to go and film that ad. So tired. So they're my priorities, and I've got to edit this Goodwood vlog, and we're filming this. So filming this, editing Goodwood, 2 phone calls, and then film the ad, and we'll have to edit that. That's quite a lot to do. Will we get it all done? We'll see. For breakfast, my favorite breakfast is a protein shake with banana, peanut butter, and that's what I have pretty much every single day. So I'll have that in about an hour or so. Benji will probably make it for me. I do need to get up and dress now that Benji's up as well. I just didn't want to wake him this morning. I'm looking at my emails. I have 2 important ones that my manager has sent me over. I can't show you them for so many obvious reasons, but they feature a table, which actually I can show you what the table looks like without all the information in. Looks like this. So it says what the brand is, what the products are, the deliverables, basically creative just means like what the focus is, the timeline, any dates, exclusivity if there's any, usage terms so the brand can reuse the content, payment schedule if it's 30 days, 60 days, 90 days, collaborative reel just is basically a note to me so that I know if I'm tagging the brand when I upload it, and then any other additional notes. So my manager sent 2 of these this morning. My job is to go through them along with the contract just to double check there aren't any other further notes. I'll be honest, the contracts and stuff is not really my job anymore. I have 2 people that will oversee the contract. Also doing a little bit of Disneyland Paris research as well for a potential Halloween trip. Benji's made my protein shake for me. I'm gonna drink this and then I'll get ready. I'm gonna do my makeup and answer some of my FAQs when it comes to my job, and I'm also trying out a new serum and mascara. I get sent lots of lovely PR products, and that's actually one of the first questions. Where does all your excess PR go? Because I've been doing this a long time, I am on some generic PR lists, and they'll do a mailer and send like a parcel out like this to hundreds of content creators. There's no obligation to post about it. It's just sort of, here's the new product, and you know, if you want to share it, great, but you don't have to. Then there are products where a brand will email me and say, hey, we want to send this to you, and I will either accept or decline. Now, I only accept things I actually need or want or I'm interested in trying, because there's no point in me having loads of things that have no relevance to me. Typically, if I have been sent something, I do like to share it and say thank you to the brand, because that's the nice thing to do. I have looked at loads of ways to donate products, and Benji and I and our extended family are very charitable, and we give to our local food bank quite regularly, and they normally want specific items. I'll be honest, I have an abundance of people in my life that are so grateful. Lots of women mostly. I volunteer for girl guiding, and some of the leaders, they like having bits sometimes. My mum, her staff members, family, friends. It never goes to waste. I always love the opportunity to try things. I'm always very grateful for things. What does a manager or management agency actually do? I've said this quite a few times, but I don't think everyone needs a management agency or a manager necessarily. I have been self-managed where I've done it all by myself, and truthfully, I just don't have the time. I'd rather be spending more time creating more content than doing a lot of the admin, although I have been a marketing manager and I do pride myself on being quite good at emails, negotiations, and building relationships. So I'm signed to an agency, and underneath the agency there are individual talent managers, and under each talent manager they have talent, essentially. I mean, and that's another term that's used in this industry, talent. My manager has 5 or 6 creators that she looks after, and her job is to be the middle person between me and the brands or the PR agency. So sometimes it might be company, agency, my manager, and then me. Her job is to talk about the brand deal, all the logistics. She'll make sure the contract is perfect. She'll tell me every bit of information I need, and she sorts out all those logistics. I also recently invited her to an event with me as well to come along, so that was really nice to have her. In fact, I'll show you. We went to Rehab Hair event in London. That was very nice. I really enjoy having a manager. I like having that support. I bounce ideas off her. She is absolutely brilliant. She's got years of experience. I also lean on them heavily for all the like legal side, the contracts, and not having to do any of that negotiating does save me a lot of time, which leads me nicely onto the next question, which is, what does Benji do? For those of you that don't know, Benji had open heart surgery in March 2023 to remove a tumour that was discovered a year before, and we were getting married and going on our honeymoon a year later in February 2024, and to do the surgery he had to take 6 to 8 months off to recover, and during that recovery time, we actually decided there was not a lot of point in him going back to work because we were going to be heading off on our honeymoon, 2 months off anyway. Benji took that time to recover, rebuild and work on his mental health and be a big support to me. And it was the first time that I had him around so much. There was a time when Benji was working away Monday to Friday, so I was doing 80-90% of the household stuff. Now we are completely switched. Benji does 90 if not 100% of household stuff. Anything to do with cooking, cleaning, admin, running errands, cleaning the cars, filling up fuel, anything that my family need, anything that I need him to do. Like, he is doing something different every single day. Right now he's working on the renovations, but when he's done with all that, we go back to, you know, cooking, cleaning and being a house husband in some respects. But that's not just what Benji does. He's doing that maybe 70% of the time, and then the other 30% of his time is spent supporting Brogan tape. So that could look like filming ads with me or for me. If we're traveling and he's in the vlogs, he's technically working because he's on camera with me. Every week looks very different for him, and every day can look different. Sometimes I only need him for an hour, sometimes I need him for several days or weeks at a time. I am very aware of how privileged we are to be in this situation, how unconventional it is, and how beautifully this setup works for us. I don't think every couple can or should work together and be together 24/7. And honestly, we thought our relationship was as good as it was or is because we weren't together 24/7. And then when COVID happened and then the surgery, and we were sort of pushed into being together that much, it actually only strengthened our relationship, and we've found that it's worked very well for us. Sorry, I feel like I can't do mascara and talk. Oh, I like this. Having this balance has given me so much time to make more videos, better quality stuff, work with more brands. I know some people will not get it, and that's absolutely fine. People think that Benji isn't doing anything all day, but let me tell you, Benji is such a hard worker. He is doing so much for me all the time. I'm so grateful for him and the life that we've built together, and being able to work together in this capacity and have such freedom and flexibility has been a huge blessing for us both. I genuinely could not do this anymore without him. The last question I had was, why don't you keep your old vlogs live? So I class old vlogs as anything from like 3 or 4 years and later. Stuff that's like 15 years old just to me makes no sense being live, because YouTube will sometimes push out my old videos into recommended feeds, and I don't want people to stumble across my old stuff. Some of it is so naff, so boring, and my opinions have changed in them, or I've overshared and I've talked about ex-boyfriends or my family and where I lived, and my dad passed away a few years ago and I once lived with him and then we were estranged, and having all of that out there is just too deeply personal. Some of those vlogs just make me cringe and make me upset. They make me sad. When I make decisions, I have to think about my own mental health and what works for me as well. That does have to come first, and having those videos private gives me great peace. I don't feel like I need them live. So I'm sorry to the small minority of you that do ask me, but ultimately I just think I have so many more better vlogs out that you can appreciate and love, and they do go all the way back to when I met Benj, and there's some even older ones, but who wants to watch old vlogs anyway when there are literally thousands to choose from that are good ones, you know? I have 20 minutes until my first meeting with my manager, Gemma, so I'm gonna go and do that. I've just been replying to all my DMs on Instagram, doing an Instagram story, picking up a few more emails, and it's 4 minutes until my call, so I need to sit down and get prepped for that and write down some notes.
I feel like we're on top of everything. It's all smooth sailing at the moment.
It's pretty smooth sailing. It's pretty smooth sailing. What an absolute gem of a manager. Her name is literally Gemma, and she is a gem. PR parcel just arrived, and this is from Too Faced Cosmetics. I am so excited because the bag itself is so nice. This would be a really lovely makeup pouch. Oh my god. It's full of lip products. New moisturizing lip tint from our family of lip oil glosses that went viral exclusively at Cult Beauty from the 15th of July. Oh wow. That is bright, no? Wow. I'm not sure if that colour suits me. So I just paused editing the Goodwood vlog to do this short form video. I've edited it in iMovie. It's a what's in my travel makeup bag, the one that I take with me in my handbags, and I managed to get it to just under 3 minutes literally, so it means I can upload it on YouTube as well, so you might be able to see this on YouTube Shorts already. So yeah, this is just a short form video that I'm getting prepped because I haven't put anything up on Reels for a little while, and I'll put this over to my phone. I'm exporting it sideways at the moment and I'll flip it around. This is the software I like to use. It's by Instagram, it's free. I did actually try editing this one in Edits at one point, but it was taking me ages, so I moved over to my laptop. But anytime you see any videos like this with the text, I have most likely edited it in here. Just scoffed a chicken sandwich and I've got a cheese string. But I'm about to jump on my next call with my partner manager at YouTube.
Where, you know, a lot of people are watching, you know, YouTube videos not on their mobile phones or their tablets, but actually on a big screen on the telly.
Oh, that was so lovely. My YouTube partner manager, she's like a strategy manager, so she'll tell me about like what's new, what's coming up. Sometimes I get features early so I can try them out and give my feedback. She mentioned that you guys love watching my vlogs on big screens. She said that a lot of my audience are watching on TVs, especially the bigger vlogs like the Disneyland Paris one, any travel ones. That was really interesting, and we're also going to aim on trying to get my quality of my vlogs up because they're in a high resolution at the moment, but I can go even higher. So I'm looking to see how I can improve that. And there's a couple of other features that she mentioned. But just before I jumped on the call, the product that I needed to film the ad has arrived and they've accidentally sent the wrong item, which has set us back slightly because, I mean, I need sunshine anyway. This is what you don't see, like the things that happen, the logistics, and this is such a tight turnaround already. I'm glad that all my calls are wrapped for now. There's nothing more I can really do right now in terms of filming ads. I'm going to finish up that reel that I was working on earlier and then jump back into my Goodwood vlog because I really need that to go out Thursday. Today's Tuesday. So that's where I'm at. I have just ticked off another task. I worked with a brand on another video last week, so I've just sent them all the insights. So I screenshot it all, put it in a folder, and I've just sent that to my manager as well. But it's 6:20, so she's clocked off for the day, so she'll send that tomorrow. But at least I can tick it off my list as another thing done. I've had quite a few friends WhatsApp me. I'd like to get back into the Goodwood vlog because I'm still quite far behind on that. I really don't feel like I've made much progress today, but I need to take a break from this desk, so let's go for a walk. We don't actually walk around this park much anymore since we don't have a dog anymore.
I literally think I've maybe been in this park once since we lost Bonnie.
Yeah, we find it just a bit too difficult. Well, we did for a long time, but
it's weird because we'd spend
twice a day here.
2 walks, maybe the third walk we'd do somewhere else.
Yeah,
but,
it's very odd, but it's been a long time. It's over a year now, so we have to push past that. But I think the goal eventually is, obviously we would love another dog, but whilst we're traveling so much we are holding out. But of course we'll get another one eventually. But I think Bonnie certainly helped get us up and about and even walking around this park doing a couple of loops.
Yeah.
And unfortunately when I am really busy, it's just too easy for me to stay glued.
It's the first thing that goes, isn't it?
Yeah, exercise. I did get to the gym yesterday morning and I did plan on going this morning, but just escaped me. Here's tonight's dinner. Benji's made the beef and pork mince cottage pie and it looks and smells absolutely wonderful. This is exactly what I want. We have got the Euros on, women's, and I'm currently booking a hotel for a stay in London next week. I'm thinking about vlogging my time there actually. I'm thinking about doing a little London vlog because I've got loads of exciting things on that day that I'm staying. So yeah, I'm gonna bring you along for that, but I'm gonna stay for one night. So I'm just booking the hotel now. It is time to wind down for bed. I have just done my skincare and my teeth, and I'm about to put my pajamas on and climb into our floor bed for now in the spare room. It is still so comfy because it's an Emma Sleep mattress and it is divine, so it's just a bit odd not being in an actual bed frame, but that's okay, hopefully not too long. The next home vlog should be revealing the finished space, so hang fire for that towards the end of August. Big thank you again to HelloFresh for sponsoring. As I mentioned, Brogan 50HF is your code for 50% off your first box, 20% off for the next 4 boxes, and free desserts for life. We love to see it. I know lots of you always ask me about that code, so go, go, go. Now's a good time. If you want to take advantage of that, I'll have it linked below for you. Hope you enjoyed this one. I'll see you in the next one. Bye.